Alright, welcome back, survivors. If you checked in with my most recent post, you probably are well aware that my hand is a little bit on the bum side. I haven't been able to put out any new videos for you recently, and I am sorry for that. But I may or may not have a broken hand, and it happens to be the right hand, which is what I use for my mouse. So things have gotten a little challenging, but I thought I'd give it a go here. We're going to see what we can do. Now, one of the options I listed was heading towards the museum, and so I think I'm going to try that right now, see how far we can go. Maybe we can get staged in that area, and hopefully find some goodies along the way. Now, the reason why I brought you in is because it appears Lexington has started respawning. I ended up just having a little fight with a random survivor in the streets, and I thought, why should I be the only one experiencing this fun? So, even if this video doesn't turn out to be the longest or quite super action-packed, I think it'll be nice to at least get something out there for you. So, let's get to it. So, one of the reasons why we're headed up to the museum, if you haven't watched that video... Oh, hey, who's that? Alright, let's see if we can get the drop on him. We're found. Oh, you're aggressive.
That's it, huh?
Oh yeah, that's it. Expert. Oh. Look at that. Don't even have to hide my bodies anymore. Just lose my loot. Wander off in that way. This is kind of neat looking. What's this? Huh. Well, isn't that just lovely? I mean, that's not particularly lovely, but it looks like they died together, or at least they were put together at the end. Aww. So let's keep on trucking. Now, what I was starting to say is the reason why we're headed this way is to get the perception bobblehead that may be at the museum. And we're getting that because I had some excellent suggestions to get the duck and cover perk. So let's show you what that does real fast. It is perception 5, which is right there. And it says when the bombs start dropping duck and cover, incoming explosive damage is reduced by 25%. And the important part, you can craft explosives at any chemistry station. Now, don't get me wrong, 25% reduced damage is also quite excellent, particularly since Molotov cocktails and the like are probably #1 on our list of things that have killed us. So, I think this is a good idea, and I think it could be pretty fun. Now, I'm hoping that someone out there, at least one of you, hopefully many of you, will have some ideas for me of other things we can do. Because I have some ideas, but I like fan feedback. I like to know what... Oh, radiation barrel. I like to know what it is that you survivors enjoy, what you want to see more of. And honestly, since I don't know a ton about what's to the south, I don't really know where to aim myself. Like, I can just start randomly wandering south and explore. Oh. Are we still tired? I think we might be still fatigued and tired. That's... We're not super tired, but we'll have to remember this is here. Where is this? A little marker right there. So we'll come back to that in the future if we need an actual bed. So as we saw, those penalties really start to stack up if you're not careful. You know, these places never seem safe. Anytime I see a cemetery in a game, I don't trust it. I don't know, maybe it's just gaming too much in my life, but
Who's there?
oh, I knew this was gonna happen. What the heck is that?
Hey,
It's just
who's
you.
there? mine now, rookie.
Oh. Get some. Get some of the broken hand foo. Yeah, see, not too bad. I can handle you. You can't beat me. I am the greatest. Even with a handicap, I'm taking you out. I just saw a weird shadow. Do you see that? Like a bird flying over or something? Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, there it is. There's the bird. Okay, let's keep this thing pushing. Let's see if there's anything else in this place. I don't know where that one person came from. But they definitely showed up the second we walked in that room. Seems a little suspect. Like there may be a script here. Maybe a quest of some sort. Maybe a plot. There we go. There's some goodies. So one of the other things I was thinking about is we've been getting a lot of random tidbits about the Liberty 6. Oh, excellent. Includes a turret hacking source code. Turret override program added. I'm not sure if that's something I couldn't do already, right? Like, I thought we could already override the turrets, or is that something special? Well, either way, I'll take it. I mean, why not? But what I was starting to say is the Liberty 6 seemed like an interesting option. I have no clue where that's going to be. Some of the little screens in between deaths and whatnot, or loading and whatnot, seem to suggest is out at sea. And it definitely seems more and more to be frost related. Oh man, that bird is driving me crazy. So I think it's actually just a quest from Frost, and I think that's something we should pursue at some point. Obviously, that means we have to head out somewhere towards the water, and there's plenty of options for towards the water. So I'm going to need some feedback as to where we might want to look. You know, if you've gone back and watched any of my videos and you've seen references there, maybe you could decipher what I haven't been able to decipher and give me some clues, because it sounds cool. I just don't know where to go, and I'd like to show that for you. So let's crack this mystery. Ooh, no, you don't want some, dog. Yep. Yeah. Hey, you want some too? You want some? Huh? Yeah, buddy. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Whew. Alright, so you're probably noticing they don't drop meat, and that's because I don't have the hunter perk. Which, you know, makes sense. We don't need it. But in general, if you are a non-cannibal, and I mean, come on, who in their right mind would choose not to eat human flesh, right? But if you decide to make that foolish decision, you'll need the hunter perk to pick up meat off your animal kills. And I guess it's pretty helpful because you can never have too much meat. Ah, this looks cool. What? That sounds like a train, which my guess is going to be a railway gun. Right? I thought I heard somebody tell me they make that noise and you shoot it occasionally. And a radiation storm. Perfect. Where am I? Oh. That is not where I thought I was. Alright, let's go back to that bed, see if we can sleep through this radiation storm. And get away from that awful sound, whatever that is, and then we'll come back. Okay, we are back. The radiation storm has passed. It is now dark. We are ravenously hungry. That means we gotta find a person. And I think we left a person over here, so I don't think I ate him earlier. It's like I planned this. Ah, it's beautiful. Alright, that should take care of that problem. Ah, God, that's so nice. It's just like the easiest solution to one of life's biggest problems. And then all I had to trade off for was all of my sanity. Which, by the way, is really, really detrimental to your stats. Like, check this out. We're going to go into our stat screen. We're, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Specials. Now, look at that. We have a 1 perception, 1 charisma, 1 intelligence. Now, these were already actually 1s before, so I'm not surprised by those. However, this should be pretty good. I mean, we have 4 as a base stat. We have, in our apparel, Jaguar Gas Mask claims it's giving us 3. I'm really wondering if maybe either Insanity is giving us a massive penalty to perception, which makes sense. It talks about being really bad for your aim. Or I also kind of wonder if these Jaguar Gas Masks are actually giving him a -3. As opposed to a +3, and it's just not showing the plus or minus stat in there. So I don't know. If you know the answer to that, let me know. All we really need to know, though, is that I can't hit the broadside of a barn with a non-scoped weapon. Which probably means, among other things, we either need to get some kind of medium to short range weapon that is not accuracy based. Rad roaches. Or we need to modify our pistol so that it has a little bit of a scope on there. And I don't know if we're actually going to be able to make a scope without gun nut, but I'm sure at some point we got to be able to find a pistol with a scope on it and rip that thing off there. So I'll try to remember we're building towards that. And if I miss one in one of these videos, make sure you let me know. Hold me accountable, because we definitely need a better solution for that middle range. Okay. Now I'm going to bring you back once something interesting happens here, because I have a feeling it's just going to be a lot of running. Okay, we're back at this crash site. Being searched for by something, which usually does not lead to goodness. So I think we're going to have to be a little careful in here. See what there is to be found. Oh boy. Miss Donahue. They get names now? That's kind of creepy. Oh. Wowzer, that's radioactive. Hey, level up. Well, now I'm torn. I think we're going to save that level up, so that once we get the bobblehead, we can immediately buy our explosives perk. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by what could be behind us. Ammo, nice. Anyway, I think I'm going to hold on to that perk and save it for when we can use it. So I don't think anything else. Wow, expert level? Don't have any bobby pins. This is no good. But I have a feeling that this duck and cover is going to be our best bet. There may be some other options that are pretty nice too. If you have suggestions, I am all ears. There's a lot of dead people over here. Like a lot of dead people. I mean, obviously it's a plane wreck. I guess you would assume there's a lot of dead people, but seems like a good littered area. Formal hat. Military fatigues. Actually, what are military fatigues compared to what we have? We have dirty army fatigues. Let's see what these things are. Oh, that's what we had earlier. Yeah, we don't want that. That's the more protection, but more agility, but no strength. Oh, yes, six 308s. I love them. It's our favorite round. Click, 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 click. Oh, there you are. Come get some. Or stay up there, I guess, Mr. Donahue. Yeah! Bobby pin, even. Okay. Ooh, stim pack. Very, very nice. Ooh, magazine. Astonishingly awesome tales. Let's see what we get.
Yes.
5% more damage against Mirelurks. Now, that's an interesting issue. I'm not sure if Mirelurks even exist, necessarily. I know we had the precursors to them, right? I can't remember if they were actually called Mirelurks, if they were mud crabs or moot crabs, specifically. So I guess we'll find... I mean, I don't know how we'd be able to detect it, but we may notice a 5% difference in damage. Hopefully it's part of it. Alright. Looks like there's an upstairs. Let's go check that out. Flight data recorder. Probably some good circuitry and stuff. There we go. I'll give it a shot. Hey, there we go.
Yes.
Full of nothing useful. Just like I like them. Alright, so this video hasn't been very long so far, but I can already tell my hand is really hurting right now. I'm probably going to have to call this one pretty early. So we're going to finish clearing this out, I have a feeling. And unless there's something else real interesting, I'm probably just going to call it there. And we'll come back with a better episode next time. Or maybe I'll tack this on to another video I record later to get more of a full-length one. But give my hand a rest in the meantime. Whoops. Broke that bobby pin. They don't last very long, do they? Okay, I am... Oh, there we go. Let's see, I'm reasonably sure we've searched all of it. Ooh, this is the weirdest plane. I don't know if I've ever seen anything resembling this in an actual real-world plane. It seems awful wide. Ooh, bourbon. This was well worth it. Well worth it. Loving it. Enjoying it. What do you got? Sea captain's hat? Yeah, it's starting to feel like we've already searched everything. Except for massive amounts of radiation from something. Like, serious amounts of radiation. Where's that coming from? The engine, maybe? I bet that's what it is. Alright. Well, let's make some decisions here. Where are we at? We're way west, so we need to go... Or east, rather. We need to go west. Alright, well, I'm going to keep running through the radiation, apparently. And I will take a trip as far as I can this direction. See if anything else interesting happens. Bring it back if it does. If not, we're going to try to get closer to, what is it called? Covington, I think, with the museum. And I'll bring you back there. Okay, this could get hairy. Try to avoid the tracks. This is always Ghoul Central. I already see one right there. One right there. Another one right there. Okay. Oh. Nope. Oh, of course. No lag. Oh, life is draining quickly. Must get poisoned. Let's fix that if we can. Stim pack, I guess? What else do we have? Let's get one of them in our belly. Where'd they go? There you are. Yeah, I'm having a real hard time with that right click. Which is not helpful when you're trying to block. Can't seem to get my hand to move that direction right now. Alright, we're gonna survive this. It's in the title of our whole page and everything. Come on. There we go. Who else wants we're like an elite forces, you know, samurai ninja levels of melee. You are mere ghouls. Terrifying. But dash. Oh my lord, 30 rads. Okay, that's potentially lethal levels of radiation. What? How much radiation is that? Is there a way to tell? I don't think there's a way to tell, but man, I have never seen the bar so red in my life. Boy, how do we get out of this situation? I don't think we can actually block without dying. So I guess I better make sure I do not save in this state until I find some way to solve this, which means rad away. I think that's the only way I can get rid of the rads without dying. Okay, this just became a lot harder. Let's try to be a little more careful. Oh, okay, there's a first aid kit right there. Bars are not wiggling. That's a good sign. Oh, come on. Bad luck. Radiation emitter. Huh. Is that like a trap, maybe? I really hope we have this luck when I play the other series. Let's see if there's anything to be had here. Yeah. There's a trunk up here. Of course, nothing we need. Duct tape. Nothing's gonna save our lives? No? Okay. Well, win some, you lose some. It looks like we may have lost quite a bit taking this little trip so far. But that's part of the game. It's part of it. Shack looks awful suspicious. It's a railway car. That's pretty neat. Oh, no, not radiation. Where are you coming from? Where you at? Where you at? Well, hello? Okay, I guess we'll see what happens here. Gotta make a miss. So I don't know if you can die from radiation damage. But if you can, I think we're about to find out. Doesn't look like it. If that's the case, we're pretty much as good as impervious at this point. I mean, all we have to do is just not get hurt. Oh! I was about to say, how could that be hard? And then Rat Roach jumps out from the ceiling. Okay. Oh, we're doing okay. Oh, is that a bear? That's a bear. I thought we were done with bears. Of course, if anything was going to ruin our run, beyond just massive radiation, it was going to be a bear. You stay over there. Throw caltrops at you if I have some. I'm going to put them right on the road. Oh, that's not the caltrop button. Yeah. Take that, bear. Oh wow, I think we made it. Okay. Though I suspect there's no way we're going to survive this. I'm afraid to save because I don't want to get locked into 99% radiation time. So I think we're just going to go for it. We're just going to see what happens. Maybe we'll get real lucky and find some kind of stim pack. Or not stim pack, radaway. Oh, man, these guys are here. Okay. I did. Oh, baby. Okay, this is gonna be short-lived. Wait, I leveled up a second time? What level was that thing? Oh! Okay, I think that probably spells the end of tonight. Clearly I can't control this mouse as well as I'd hoped. So I'm going to do my best to heal up quick in real life, and we'll come back and give this another go later tonight or tomorrow after I do some icing of the wrist and see if we can get us closer to our destination. So anyway, thank you for your patience once again. I hope this is at least mildly interesting, and we'll see you the next time we crawl out from the fallout.